She screamed for security like I was a stranger. "Someone call the cops. This creep's been following me all night." The bouncers grabbed me before I could blink, and just like that, the woman I'd been sleeping next to for 6 months erased me with a single sentence. 2 years have passed, and I still remember the weight of the rain hitting my shoulders as the bar door slammed behind me. No closure, no explanation, just a cold, public execution of whatever we had. I hadn't planned on writing this down, but a buddy of mine said, "That story? That's wild. People need to hear it." So here we are. I was 31 then. She was 28. Her name was Allison, and for half a year I thought we were building something real. Weekends together, constant texts, stuff at each other's. Places. You know the drill. To any sane person, we were in a relationship. But to Allison? Apparently, we were nothing official. Here's the part that matters. Allison came from the kind of family that has their names engraved on university buildings. Her dad's a judge. Mom chairs half the charity galas in the city. Her brother's some. Rising political star. They live in that bubble. Money, connections, untouchable egos. Me? I manage IT projects. Solid job. But no generational wealth, no country club membership, no name recognition outside my office. One Friday, I had plans with a college friend. He bailed last minute. Food poisoning. I knew Allison was out with her girlfriends at a bar called The Compass. Thought I'd swing by. Surprise her? Stupid, right? I walked in and saw her instantly. Only she wasn't with girlfriends. She was wrapped around some guy. Hands on his waist, his fingers sliding across the small of her back. They kissed. I walked up, stunned, and just said, "Allison." She looked at me. Shock for half a second, then a mask slid over her face. "Can I help you?" she asked. Cold, like I was a stranger off the street. I stammered, "What's going on?" The guy stepped in. "Everything okay, Ali?" She never let me call her Ali. I said, "We're together." That's when she turned to the bar, pointed at me, and delivered her kill shot. "Someone call security. This guy's been stalking me all night." The place froze. Then chaos. 2 bouncers grabbed me, dragged me out while I tried to explain. "We've been dating for 6 months. She's lying. We lived together." Didn't matter. She watched me from the bar like she'd never seen me before in her life. I didn't text. Didn't call. I just went still. Something inside me went quiet. Not angry, not heartbroken, just precise. For the next week, I compiled everything. Screenshots of texts, photos, travel receipts, tagged posts, emails, proof of our relationship, in triplicate. Then I dug deeper. Turns out I wasn't even the only one. 3 other guys, pub guy, one from her daddy's law firm, another from some political fundraiser circuit. She had her rotation. None of us knew. So I made 3 copies of the full dossier. 1 digital, 1 printed and locked away. 1 professionally bound like a damn legal brief. That one I mailed to Judge Daddy. His courthouse. With a note, "Your daughter's character, documented. This goes public tomorrow unless you and Allison are at my apartment by 7 p.m. Address below." He called less than an hour later. "What the hell do you think you're doing?" he barked. "Just making sure the truth gets seen," I said. "This is blackmail. No, this is evidence. But if you'd prefer, I send it to your law partners, your wife's charity board, your son's campaign office, and the Bar Association. Let me know." Silence. Then, "What do you want?" She sounded less defiant than I expected when she answered. "As I said in the note, you and Allison, my place, 7 p.m., alone, or everything goes live tonight." I hung up. They showed up right on time. The judge looked like he wanted to put me through a wall. Allison was pale, barely holding herself together. I didn't let them inside. "You've got 5 minutes," the judge barked. No, I said, calm. I've got as long as I want, but I'll keep it short. I turned to Allison. Last week, you had me thrown out of a bar, told everyone I was a stalker, claimed you didn't know me. We were together for 6 months, Allison, and while you were with me, you were dating 3 other guys behind my back. She opened her mouth to lie again. You've been stalking me. Everything's time-stamped, verified. I don't care what you say. I handed them a file. Here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m., the Compass. You'll stand in front of the same crowd, same bouncers, and tell the truth. Publicly. You admit what you did. You apologize. That's the deal. She laughed. Bitter. Fake. You're delusional if you think I'm... Her father cut her off. Silent. Furious. But listening. I keep the files as insurance, I continued. They don't go public if she does this. But if she doesn't, they're everywhere. The judge agreed. She didn't argue again. After they left, her texts came fast. You can't do this. My father will destroy you. He'll kill me if this gets out. He's threatening to fire me already. I ignored them all. Next night I got to the bar early. Same bouncers. They didn't recognize me. At exactly 8, she walked in alone. She spotted me. Walked over, eyes hollow. Let's get this over with, she muttered. Not yet, I said. We're waiting for someone. At 8:15, one of her other guys walked in, with friends. Perfect timing, I stood, walked to the center of the bar. Allison followed, dragging her shame like an anchor. Excuse me, everyone. The place quieted. Bouncers turned. Whispers started. Last Friday, I was thrown out of this bar, accused of stalking a woman who pretended she didn't know me. Reality is, we were in a relationship for 6 months. She lied, publicly, and I got humiliated. I turned to her. Your turn. She looked like she wanted to vanish. It's true, she mumbled. Louder. She took a breath. It's true. We were dating. I lied. I told the staff I didn't know him. I was seeing other people and got caught. I'm sorry. I had him thrown out, and it was wrong. I nodded. Faced the bouncers. That's what she should have said last week. I wasn't a stalker. I was her boyfriend. She just didn't want to get caught cheating. One of the bouncers actually apologized. Looked at her one last time. We're done here. And I walked out, but I wasn't done. That night I sent the full file to her family's law firm, the Bar Association Ethics Board, and her direct supervisor. By morning, she was fired. Within a week, every corner of their social circle knew the story. 3 weeks later, Sunday. Doorbell rang. Whole Thompson family stood there. The judge, his wife, Allison, her siblings. May we come in? The judge asked. This time, much smaller than before. I let them. You committed blackmail, he began. It's a crime. I did, I said. I was humiliated. Betrayed. I lashed out. I'm not proud of it. Her mother spoke quietly. We didn't raise her to lie, or humiliate people for sport. Allison stayed quiet, eyes on the floor. You didn't just hurt her, the judge said. You've scorched our whole family. My name, my wife's charity, my son's campaign, my daughter's. Future. I never meant to destroy all of you, just her. We're here as a family, her mother said, even when one of us fails. Allison finally looked up. I'm sorry, she whispered. What I did at the pub was cruel. The judge nodded. We're asking you to pull the documents. She's lost her job, her reputation. She's in therapy. We just want to move forward. I paused. For a long time, the rage had cooled, but so had the satisfaction. What was left wasn't pride. I was wrong, I said, not for exposing the lie, but for using it as a weapon. That's not who I want to be. I recalled the files, not for her, for me. They thanked me, left. I sent follow-up emails to every recipient, saying I'd let anger cloud my judgment, that I'd exaggerated, that I no longer stood by the allegations as public evidence. Didn't erase what she did, but it gave them space to rebuild. We never spoke again. She moved, the judge retired, their reputation cracked but held. Me? I started over. New city, clean slate. But I never forgot what I became in the fire. There's a part of us we don't meet until we're pushed past every limit. It's quiet, ruthless, and if you're not careful, it'll wear your face like it always belonged there. Revenge felt good for a moment. But then I saw the man in the mirror, and he scared me more than she ever could.